Good morning and welcome to Monday, May 11th. I am super excited because this week we go back to reviewing fractions, and you know I love some fractions. So, I'm sorry, boys and girls. I want to start off by first, we know we love some vocabulary.
Welcome to the fraction party. Vocab. Jada's like a ninja with her snacks. She's got a pizza and she chops it in half. Now she has a fraction. I wonder, what is a fraction? Part of a whole number. When you break a whole into equal parts, then you have a fraction. And see, we'll start by counting all the pieces if they're the same size. Write that number below the line. That's one part, and that makes two. So two's the number we put here. Yeah, true, that's the denominator. The total pieces, then you count the pieces that you are dealing with. Jada takes one piece, so we write one above the line. Yeah, now we're done. That number on top is the numerator. Jada snacking on pizza, we'll see her later. I only want a part of it. That's a fraction. That's a fraction. The numerator's way up top, and that's just how much we got. Denominators down under the line. Equal parts we can find. Only want a part of it. That's a fraction. That's a fraction. Now it's time for dessert. Jada gets a pie. More friends are coming over too. Oh my. She goes, well, sorta, and she chops her pie into quarters. That means there's now 4 pieces in all. So 4 is our new denominator. If more friends come, she can cut with ease and make 1/8 or 1/16 after her party. Jada wants to see on a number line where the fractions would be. You can find all fractions on the number line. Just look between 0 and 1. Zoom inside, we can divide that space in 2. That's where 1/2 lives. Yeah, that's true. So 1/2 is more than 0, but it's less than the number 1. Yeah, you guessed, we could divide that space equally in 3. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. You don't have to be a ninja to use a fraction. Divide something evenly, that's the action. I only want a part of it. That's a fraction. That's a fraction. The numerator's way up top, and that's just how much we got. Denominators down under the line. Equal parts we can find. Only want a part of it. That's a fraction. That's a fraction.
Great job, boys and girls. So, before we start our lesson today, you know how I like to start off by saying, I miss you so much, and I wish that we could be together, but just know that I miss you wholeheartedly. I miss seeing your faces in the morning. I miss the hugs in the morning, and I just want you all to know I miss you. So let's go ahead and start with fractions. And first, we're going to review what is a unit fraction. Remember, unit fraction is fractions with a numerator of 1 because we're talking about what is each one part worth out of the entire thing. So if we look here, each of these parts is 1 out of the 8 equal parts. So the unit fraction is 1/8. Here we can see the unit fraction is 1/2 because each piece is 1 out of the total 2 parts. If we look right here, we can see that the unit fraction is 1/4 because exactly each piece is 1 out of the 4 total parts. That's what a unit fraction is. Remember, we can use those unit fractions because it tells us what each one piece out of the entire whole is. So when we're looking at fractions, remember they need to be equal parts. So let's look at number 1. Are these equal parts right here? Yes, so that one is this a fraction? It has 2 parts. No, because they're not equal. What about this one? Very good. This one is equal parts. All right, what about this one? Yes or no? Yes, yes, Yes. Now this one is really hard because we could put a line here and make it into fourths, but is that what they're showing right now? No. So this one might not be equal parts. This one? Yes. No. No. What about this one? Yes. This one? No. Yes. All right. All right, wholes. Remember those unit fractions. So when we talk about the unit fractions, like 1/8, we're talking about each one of those pieces is 1 out of the 8. So how many would it take to eat the entire whole pizza? It would take all 8 pieces, so that, remember, when the numerator is the same as the denominator, what is that equal to? Great job. 1 whole. You're doing a great job. I know reviewing fractions, it can be hard, but you're doing great. Remember, this is just the basics now. So when we're talking about more than 1 whole, we can have that. So when we're talking about 12/5, that means that we have 1 whole and it's got to be split into 5 equal parts, because remember that denominator tells me how many equal parts. So this is 5 parts, so that would be 5/5. Well, if we had another 1 whole, that would be 10/5. And then we have 2/5 out of another whole. So total we have 12/5. That means 12 1/5 pieces colored. Let's look at some examples. All right, so it says 2/3 of the rectangle is shaded. Which other figure also has 2/3 of it shaded? So now we're looking for what? Our answer should have 3 equal parts. Okay, so let's see. Does this one have 3 equal parts? Why would somebody pick this one? Because 2 are shaded and 3 aren't? But is that what that means? Remember, that denominator is a 3. So it tells me I have how many equal parts? 3. All right, so let's look. A doesn't have 3 equal parts. Let's look at B. Does it have 3 equal parts? Yes. And it says which figure also has 2/3 shaded. So we're looking for 2 out of the 3 to be what? What does shaded mean? Remember, that means like colored in. Great job. So 2 out of the 3 shaded here. Okay. We'll keep that one in mind, but we need to make sure that no others fit. Would this be a possibility? Would C be a possibility? But there's 2 out of 3 shaded. Why? Why isn't that right? I hear you say, Miss Smith, that's not right. Why? Great job, because these aren't equal parts. And we have 3 equal parts here. Are any of them shaded? No. So our answer is B. All right, next one, boys and girls. Miss Franklin cut a pie into 8 equal slices. 5 people ate 1 slice of pie each. What fraction of the pie was left? So Miss Franklin cut a pie into 8 equal parts. 5 people each ate 1 slice. So that means that I could color in this spot 1. All right, so I'm going to show you right here on our example, on our fractions, just so that we can see. Now, they drew a circle. Remember, we don't have to draw a circle because circles are a lot harder to make into equal parts. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to make 8 equal parts. Then it says 5 people each had 1 piece. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people each ate 1 piece. And it asks what fraction of the pie was left. Well, how many of the pieces were not eaten? 3 out of the how many? So let's see. 5/8 were eaten, but they're asking what's left. So we have 3 out of the 8 slices were not touched. They were left. So our answer would be 3/8. So our answer would be A. And again, see how I solved it on my notes first? I didn't look up there because sometimes we do need to draw out fractions, even though they may seem really easy. All right, Angie ate 2/6 of a candy bar at lunch and saved the rest for dinner. What fraction of the candy bar did Angie save for dinner? So I'm going to go back to my notes just so I can draw it and make sure that I understand what they're asking from me. All right, so here we go, boys and girls. We have, and we'll call this number 2, but I think it's actually number 3. We'll say number 3. All right, so I have a candy bar, and it's cut into how many equal pieces? Very good, 6 equal pieces. So my denominator is 6, and it says that she ate 2/6. So she ate 1, 2 out of the 6 total. Then it says, how much did she save for dinner? Because she's saving the rest of it for dinner. So how many pieces out of the 6 do I have left? Very good. I have 4 out of the 6 total that she's saving for dinner. Very good. Your answer is C, if you have not already found that out. Great job, boys and girls. All right, just a couple more to go through. Oh, now this is one of your favorites, boys and girls. I remember this one. What fraction of the hexagon does the y take up? Remember, these aren't 3 equal pieces if we look at it, because this is a triangle, this is a rhombus, and this is a trapezoid. So when they ask us what fraction of the hexagon, this is the whole hexagon, does y take up? Now here's where we need to imagine that this hexagon is filled with y's. And what shape is that y? Very good, a rhombus. So what they really want you to do is imagine this hexagon is filled with rhombus. How many rhombus would it take to fill up this hexagon? 3. So our hexagon actually takes up 1/3 of our entire hexagon. The y takes up 1/3. Computer's moving a little slow, boys and girls. Okay. Next one, what fraction of the figure is shaded? Well, how many total equal parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it wants to know, out of those 6, how many are shaded? So 5 out of the 6, so our answer is D. Okay. Next one. Which fraction is equal to 1? So remember when we said what has to be the same? The numerator has to be the same as the denominator. So our answer is D. Great job, boys and girls. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I know we have a couple left, but I want you to solve those, and then you can ask me on our office hours. And I hope you have a great day. I can't wait to see you later, boys and girls. Bye, boys and girls. Oh, you have your independent classwork today is your Google form. So don't forget to fill it, watch the video, tell me how much you miss me because I miss you all so much. Bye, boys and girls.